Chat, hello, how you guys doing? I changed the microphone settings. Is it too loud? How is it? How are you guys? What's new? Good, hello. How's the microphone? How is it? I woke up- dude, I couldn't sleep last night, so I woke up at like 2 a.m. And I adjusted the microphone settings, I did some other things. And I haven't been able to sleep since! So, we'll see how long I hold up today. We'll see how things go. Where'd my audio go? Hello? Oh, okay, there it is. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Alright, who we saying hi to? Mikey, hello. Shiny Porygon, aka Lauren. Good luck with that Eevee resets. Alkaline Prodigy, hello. Cypher, bit, same. Martin, hello. How's your show? The GIPG, hello. Daniel Chapstick, hello. That big pond. We do got a big pond on this weird circle thing. Sphere, to clarify. We got the game. We got the timer up. It's taking a while. Thank you for the prediction as well. Thank you. Chat, on a scale of 1 to 3, how is the microphone? Is it too loud? I think because I adjusted things, I think it might be on the higher end. But if I scream now, like, it shouldn't peak anymore. Sound is great. Let's go. Okay, I think if I pop off for shinies now, it shouldn't cut me off. And if I scream, it also shouldn't cut me off. But you can still hear that. I'm sorry. I don't like moving this thing, but sometimes it's just there. Alright, what are we listening to today? Let's run Galaxy again. Quick and easy. Yippee! Okay. This is the account. We start the timer. We're still going for Dratini. We are 1500 in, I think, what's it? I think I could run like 3 hours today. I think 3 hours is a good amount. It's like, it's a long enough stream, but it's not like pushing it, considering how I feel like I need a nap. But we'll see. I mean, I'm vibing. I'm like not too tired. I couldn't sleep, so I have some energy, I guess. Aiden, hello. What's a Hoya? Is that a Hoya? Hoya. Is that well enough? The wolf. I'm doing pretty well. How are you? Ooh, wait. Before we start, let me get the poll running on YouTube. Chat, how'd you like the Rhythm Heaven stream yesterday if you were able to tune in? It was fun. I didn't really get that far, but it was fun. Well, I guess I got far. Like halfway through. Will a shiny Dratini appear by? No, not 11. Sorry, I was looking at that time. By, let's say 2000. I think 2100 is good. That's about a 3-hour stream. Singing Nickelback. Unfortunately, I think that would be DMC8. I'm sorry. that one's funny, but sometimes YouTube like either does flag things or doesn't. And if it gets DMCA, then the VOD isn't available to be up anymore, and I'm trying to avoid that. I want to make sure it's up. So, poll is up on YouTube. I think we're gonna end at like 2,100. But yes, so we got the timer going. We're getting 2 Dratinis at a time. I think you could hear the game audio. 1 second. Give me 1 second. There we go. Now you guys are vibing. With Ada music. YouTube. I think what you're saying is like the platform, not the chat, to clarify, Martin. Based off of the context, we were talking about DMCA. Yeah, copyright. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, Twitch has some copyright stuff too, but they at least like mute for music, but when it comes to like TV shows, then yeah, they'll ban you. Aiden, Shiny had a Giratina and Bizpoo. You got 38 encounters, but still not shiny? Still early on. You got it, though. You got it. Yeah, Twitch mutes your VODs, which is nice. And but you could still watch them. But for YouTube, I think you can mute them, but it's funky. But like sometimes it'll just like end the stream, depending on the song. So I'm a little concerned on that as well, because I can't play, for example, Ariana Grande because the studio is very, very particular. So like if I played Ariana Grande, the stream would go down like basically if we played it for maybe 10 to 30 seconds. Even for shows, you could get away with it if you don't upload the VOD on Twitch. I'm thinking about that time Pokimane watched like Avatar: The Last Airbender on stream and then got a ban for I don't even know how long, like 3 days. But yeah, they don't really care for show. I mean, I think if you're not getting reported, I think it's pretty easy to bypass it because they don't like their bots are kind of funky. They do have some bots scouring, but for the most part, when it comes to TV shows, I think it's staff. YouTube does a weird thing where it tries to only mute the copyrighted audio, but from experience of remaining sound is not of great quality. Yeah, it's basically like an AI polar. Because they try to remove like the music, but they don't keep the frequencies in the commentator's voice, so it just sounds off. That is something you can do. As a feature you can use. It's beta right now, so it's a newer feature. But there are some other things you could do to remove the songs, but it depends on the video. Like if for a stream, you can't really edit down a live stream VOD. Unless it's like a re-upload from like a local file. Like for this, whoa, this is kind of loud, sorry. Like for this VOD, since it's live on YouTube, you can't really edit these. Unless it gets, I guess if it gets copyright struck, you can erase it. It's either erase music, keep audio, or entirely mute, or leave as is. But if it's leave as is, then it might not be seen by everyone, depending on what kind of strike it is. So the best among the three is actually the remove background sound one, unfortunately, but it doesn't sound good. As before, though, they're not strict anymore? Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. I haven't really seen people watch anything for a while on Twitch. Funny how you could play a copywritten game, but can't play copywritten music. Music is like specifically funky. I can't. I don't know why. I mean, for games, I think they had to. They used to be struck. Like Nintendo did not like playthroughs in the past, like maybe 20 years ago. 15 to 20 years ago, they hated it. But now they're like, oh yeah, we won't really, like, go out of our way to get rid of things. Like, they'll still get rid of some things, like ROM hacks, but... But for music, they are very, very particular. And I don't know why that is, honestly. I don't have any guesses. Besides, like, money. Jordan, I'm doing well. How are you? Good time zone. But yeah, like copyright is just, it feels like weirdly unbalanced. Like some things are exceptions and other things are like more strict on. It's just, I don't know. It's just the way things are right now. Never understood what Nintendo was thinking when they started striking playthroughs. I think it was just like the corporate mentality that's like people want to buy a game to experience it. But they didn't see it as promo back then. Nowadays, internet is all promo. Which is why I think their social media, they get like social media managers. Now they allow people to play games. They even like, nowadays, indie games try to send games to streamers so that they can sponsor them as well. Or like, promote them. It's more like it spreads there rather than them having to pay for marketing. Which they still pay for marketing, but I think streaming just makes things a lot bigger. And I think they've eventually realized that, at least in recent years, but up until, I want to say like 2015, they were pretty adamant on not having that. It's the same reason why they didn't want to do Subspace Emissary again on Smash Brawl. They didn't want to do story mode again because they felt like people were uploading the story and it was like taking away from other people experiencing it, which is like, you know, in the perspective of spoilers, that's fine to have that not wanted, but I feel like that's normal now for people to watch playthroughs. And it like promotes the game, so I don't know. Different time back then, but even now they still don't want to do story. Nintendo thought if you saw someone playing, Nintendo thought if I saw someone playing a Mario game that I'd lose all interest in purchasing it because I got my visual fill. I mean, there is a balance. Like some people are like, yeah, I've like played, or I've seen people play for example, like Heavy Rain. It's like, oh yeah, we saw people play that. But I think, like, some people didn't end up buying it, and odds are they went to buy it either way. But people having more eyes on it can bring them to buy it as well, to try it themselves. Even though they've seen the story, it's like, oh yeah, let's like try the gameplay. And then make my own choices in Heavy Rain, for example. So, I don't know. I think it was just... they were focused on a different thing, and they didn't see it as a promotion. It was more negative. Nowadays, they see it as promotion. Mostly. Stradivarius, how you doing? Spoilers don't really bother me, at least I know I'm getting into. Yeah, I'm definitely one to avoid spoilers, so... I will... generally, if I'm already interested in a game, I will avoid watching playthroughs. But, if there's a game I'm curious of, but I'm not sure, or I haven't heard of it before, then I watch someone else play. I'm like, oh, actually, this game looks really cool. And then I'll be interested. You use watching someone playing a game as research? Yeah, it works like that too. Like, there are many ways that people see Let's Plays now, for example. Like, it can convince people to play more... Or, it can convince people to... Or, sorry. It can expose people to a game that they haven't heard of, and then see if it's up their alley. Or, if they're curious of it and haven't played it yet, they can see some gameplay without having to look at IGN footage where... I feel like it used to just mostly be IGN footage. And it kind of felt like, I forgot what game it was, but it was someone trying to navigate some new upcoming game at the time. And it was like a mobile game ad where you see someone, like, playing with not the best gameplay. And you're like, oh, I could do that. Which is also a tech, but, you know. You'll say there have been games you decided not to buy because you saw the gameplay? No, that's fair. I mean, I think it's consumer satisfaction as well. Which is why I'm glad that people are playing a variety of games on the internet. And, like, trying them out. And then other people can say, like, oh, I like this. Or, no, that's not for me. Despite, like, maybe being kind of interested. It's kind of just... It's like gauging interest and, like, sharing what... could be if someone decides to play it. Lots of layers to it. Can't wait for you to get a Dratini right now. Yo, right here. The sprite on this game looks so shiny already. Yeah, chat's been saying. Like, it does look shiny because the newer games, they look more like a bright blue. Oh my gosh, please let me. Thank you. I wanted to soft reset so bad. But I've been more so convinced to buy games than deterred from games, though, I will say. But that's a me thing. I'm not very... To be honest, I'm not very critical. I'm kind of just like, oh, that looks fun! And then I want to play it. The only things I'll probably dodge are, like, FPS games, mostly. Or, like, team shooters or MOBAs. Those are, like, my top 3 I tend to not play, but if I'm convinced, I could try them. For a more free moving combat style game, nothing too stiff. No, that's fair. Everyone has different preferences. I feel like moving combat would, it could be fun. I definitely have to be in the mood for one. Like Yakuza, you would say, is one, right? Lavender Dratini sprite is not the vibe, to be honest. I don't mind it. I think it's pretty cute. But it is misleading. Because it do be looking shiny if you're used to the newer generations. Dratini colors. Too female. Decease. Anyway, chat, what are you guys up to right now? What are you guys doing? What's new? Happy Friday. Can't believe it's Friday. So if you've tried that one, have you heard of the upcoming Xenoverse 3? I've heard of the title, I haven't played it myself. Well, Yakuza has, like, movement combat, but it's also, like, wandering around the city. It's kind of like GTA, but with a lot more Japanese silly humor. And without the robbing, I think. I haven't played it, but that's how I remember it. You're shining darker and BDSP? You got it, Captain! You got it! Darkrai, coming soon. Wait, so have you had the event items for a while, or did you have to glitch through the wall to get there? Running agility on RuneScape and sipping some ice-cold water. Hot day activities? I think I would like RuneScape. I've never tried it, though. Percy just hatched a shiny Snorlax from an egg while trying to breed a female Snorlax with a male Slowpoke to have the move Curse. Adamant? Yo? Yo? Wait, that's huge. That's a W. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen the cutscenes for Yakuza mostly, and like karaoke, but and some combat. That's about it. Gameplay overall, I don't know the other mechanics. What are the odds of catching a male Dratini and a female Dratini in one counter? Like, what's the gender rate between the two? Because it's a 50-50, so if it's shiny, it's a 50-50 being male or female. If that's what you're asking? I might be misinterpreting that. Happy Friday, Song of 10. Hello. Yeah, the original tickets. Nice, dude. I missed out. I thought they were permanent, and I was like, I'll grab them later. And then I never grabbed them, and then they expired and were no longer available, and I was like, no! Was not able to shiny hunt Darkrai or Shaman in Buddhaspoo. Do you know your first Pokemon you trained till 100? I think Sceptile and Hoenn. In my Sapphire? Maybe. It's been a while though. I was like 6, so I can't remember. I think I just had a Pokemon hit 100 and I was like, cool. Oops. And then Kid Me did not think about it. I don't know, Kid Me was just doing whatever. If you'll have a name yet? Yes, we have a name for Dratini. It's secret for now, but it's gonna be related to Dratini's nose. I feel like a lot of people talk about old school RuneScape. Like, I feel like with how popular that was, why'd they make a new one? Because I haven't heard too many people talk about the new RuneScape and be like, this is better. But I guess they maybe are newer gen and haven't really compared or played the older one to really say. I'd be down to try RuneScape. One day. I have this whole backlog. Eventually. Odds of 2 Dratini back-to-back are 1 in 67 million. Damn! What number? Paul thanks for Dratini. Nah. No, that'd be funny though. Got that shiny gift Darkrai years ago, X and Y 2014 event. Oh, nice. I think I wasn't too conscious of events back then. So I didn't know they were doing a Darkrai giveaway. I didn't really pay attention to shinies back then, though. What I did miss was the event ticket for Darkrai in BDSP, and I wanted to hunt it. I was like, that would have been so cool. Old school RuneScape clears RuneScape 3. RuneScape 3 is just World of Warcraft 2.0. Old school has the nostalgia factor. I was thinking nostalgia, but I'm sure that the gameplay itself, I feel like older games just have so much charm, magic, and whimsy to them, you know? You get the ticket either. The Switch remake thinks gives you all the tickets. No, that's temporary. I was talking about it earlier. I wanted to get the event tickets, but they were temporary. I thought they were permanent events. They were not. They only had it like the first 3 months, I think, since the game came out to induce FOMO, because Pokemon loves doing FOMO for the first month or first couple months, so that people can, so that they can increase their sales initially. So they ran Darkrai Shaman and then ended them around the same time, unfortunately. And I was missing it because I was stuck on a Turtwig hunt for like over a month. And then after that, I don't know, I kind of just thought they were permanent. Sam Lizzie bought Platinum last week. Have modded your 3DS so you are going to insert the event and then hunt it. As long as you can hunt it normally. As long as you hunt it normally, you don't see that as cheating. Yeah. Like, you may unlock the event artificially, but the Pokemon being generated is still legitimate. I think that works. Hopefully Home reads it as that, but I'd imagine it does. Swap Oak's Litter. I never grabbed it. Whatever events were around for BDSP at the beginning for Darkrai and Shaman, I just never was able to get it. Maybe... I don't know. I just never grabbed them. The GameStop events were fun, dude. I miss those. Back in my day, we used to have events at Toys R Us and GameStop, and we would just hang out there, grab Pokemon, and then leave. Maybe loiter a bit, check out the other games. And then at some point, they were like, we're gonna do a McDonald's collab, and I was like, it's not GameStop, but I can go. And then I had McDonald's fries for the first time, and it was, like, actually atrociously bad. I never had McDonald's again after. Fries-wise. I had McRib after. That was actually pretty good. I don't really eat McDonald's, though. Really missed BDSP as you didn't get back into Pokemon until after Scarlet Violet came out. No, that's fair. I mean, if you got Platinum, you already have, like, the best Gen 4 experience right there. BDSP is still great. It's fun. It had some glitches and some issues, but if you're trying to play for Gen 4 story, like Diamond and Pearl, it's not bad. It's a faithful remake. Was it cold fries? It was warm, but super oily. I felt so bad after eating it. I was just like, dude. It was crazy because my friends were also hyping up the fries. They were like, I love McDonald's fries. And I was just like, I never really go to McDonald's, but if I ever go, I'll try the fries. Because I went to McDonald's for the Diancie event in, I think, 2015 or something? Maybe 2014. I think it was 15. But I didn't want to just go into a McDonald's and sit there on my DS alone. While all these families were around, like, after school with their kids, like, eating a burger, I'm just like, I don't want to just sit here. So, let me just grab one thing while I'm here, I guess. So, I tried the fries. And they're the most oily fries I've ever had, and overly salty. It was just, like, not good. They were warm. So, I don't know if I just had, like, a bad batch or something. In-N-Out? No, yeah, the fries for at In-N-Out are kind of weird. I don't really get fries in general. In-N-Outs are kind of... They're pretty, they're not stale, but they're a different texture than if I got frozen fries and then air-fried them. The air-fried ones are nice from Frozen. Those might be the best fries I've had. I don't like fast food fries. I will say I like In-N-Out fries for the fact that they will drench that in onions and In-N-Out sauce, but other than that, like, it's alright. McDonald's fries are in the UK are good compared to other fast food places. Like in the UK or in general, like for amongst other countries. Because I'd imagine the UK actually has really good potatoes. I feel like the UK uses a lot of potatoes in their meals. Totodile and Caesar, hello! Have you evolved? I don't remember the Caesar part, but I remember the Totodile part. Maybe a hot take, but Five Guys are the worst for me. Massive grease trap. I actually don't like Five Guys, so I don't think it's a hot take in my opinion. It was okay, but I felt like it was overhyped. I'll never forget my first trip to Japan in 2012. I just so happened to get this Extreme Speed Pikachu event they were hosting. Shout out that Pikachu in your Pokemon. Nice! Alright, that's so sick. I think the coolest Pokemon I still have that I really, really, really don't want to transfer over is my spiky-eared Pichu. That was such a fun thing they did, and I want them to stay as a spiky-eared Pichu, but that means I can't physically use my Soul Silver anymore because I don't have anywhere to put it. Yeah, you can't transfer it. It's still in my Soul Silver, I think. Like, they haven't done it since. They haven't gotten the model for it. Like, man. With all the data, I'd imagine that they could add it in, but because it's a seeded Pichu with a specific trainer ID and IVs and data and stuff. I don't know. I just feel like they really could, but probably don't wanna. It's been like 20 years. Almost. You evolved! Let's go, Totodile and Caesar. Japan was the first country to have a double Big Mac. Whoa, double Big Mac. That's actually surprising. I feel like America would be the one to do that. I've only had a McRib from McDonald's. It's like the only thing that's really up my alley that I was curious of, and that was the one exception I made to eat McDonald's. Besides besides when I got fries, because I was like alone at a McDonald's trying to get a Diancie. I actually liked the McRib. It's just so saucy. It reminds me of a lunch we had in elementary school. And it was like my favorite lunch meal. Whenever they had it in rotation, I was like, yeah! And other people were like, oh. I'm just like, oh man. If it's just coated with sauce and just barbecue-ish, I probably would like it. I like Sloppy Joe's too. It's not even a real rib. It's like actually just the most like overproduced slab of protein you will consume. I think even more so than vegan meals, vegan meats. But it tasted good. Yeah, I think they scrapped Spiky Ear Pichu, unfortunately. I would like it to be in, but I'm keeping it in my Soul Silver because I know I can't transfer that up, unfortunately. I go for Abra. I have a Hypno party. Abra we can't get to Alakazam. We would have a Kadabra, and it's not tanky. I think our team is overall a good powerhouse, but not a good, not good defensively. So Dragonite would be great once it becomes a Dragonite. I know that Dratini is a noodle and kind of fragile, but we'll also get a Snorlax and a Slowbro. Just to balance it out a bit more. Lamsauce for a reason. That's actually a coincidence. I didn't even think about that. I do like sauce a lot, but I didn't name myself Sauce because of it. They had a bagel at McDonald's? What the heck? Excuse me. Wait, how new are double Big Macs? I thought those came out in like the 2000s. It makes it sound like it happened like within the decade. Did that happen within the decade? Also, how you doing, Master Spud? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't keep track of McDonald's meals. All I know is that Taco Bell is adding more ingredients this year. And they had like a Taco Bell keynote presentation or something. Well, I think they called it Del Mas or something. I don't remember. Wait, chat, how's the audio balance? I think my microphone is louder than usual. But if the music's too quiet, let me know. I think I could turn the game audio up a bit too, actually. Yeah, that seems good. But yeah, that the Taco Bell keynote presentation was so interesting. I saw like little tidbits of it, like snippets, and I'm like, they are like really trying to gas up these foods. It was like an Apple presentation, like a keynote where everyone got the product. Not everyone got the product to look at, but everyone was able to see it. But I guess they gave samples at the Taco Bell one because it's pretty easy to do that rather than giving out samples at an Apple keynote. I don't know. I'm just yapping right now. Taco Bell presents, basically, yeah. Michael, how you doing? Just heard your FireRed run. Nice! Have fun and good luck. It's like, wait. Taco Bell Direct. Dude. I feel like Taco Bell is gonna make a video game at some point. I feel like they would be the people to do that. You beat Misty? Nice! Nice. She's crazy. I'm glad you took her down. Gary fight? Yeah, no one expects a Gary fight. I feel like that. Like, either Misty or Gary in Cerulean tends to take people down. And that's like their first loss. It was so sad when Taco Bell got rid of the buffalo chicken loaded grillers. Lived off those for a while. I think some items are back in rotation. Have they added that back in? Or maybe they plan on adding it back in? Because apparently they're trying to make cheesy fries a more universal option. Because apparently it was at select Taco Bells for some reason. Like, yeah, they either had them or they didn't. I've never had the buffalo chicken loaded grillers. Misty stole the forever hardening Mankey from us. She deserves every loss she gets. She cheated. Da -da 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 ba 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 ba. Why do you take 2 Dratini? It's quicker per roll. Or per reset. Each reset, if I were to get 1 Dratini per reset, it would take longer. So I grabbed enough money so I can just check 2. Or so I can check 2. In FireRed, you can actually grab 3 if you're max coins. But in LeafGreen, the cap is 2. Because the coins max out at 9,999, I believe. You don't like cheese? No, that's fair, that's fair. I think we talked about this before. That is fair, though. I am the opposite where I love cheese, but I've met people who don't like cheese, because I can see the texture being weird. It's like kind of slimy. Random! Someone on the subject, I'll ask the same question here I asked a few days ago. If McDonald's truly does use 100% meat, what is that? What makes your burger worse for you than a restaurant? I think it's just like, as a kid, I just had a negative association with it because I saw this one video where they, like, where someone had a chicken nugget and it was shaped like a rat. And I think that's, like, been just a thing that stuck with me. I was just like, oh, I don't want to have that. And if I think about it, like, logistically, I think, like, Burger King is just as bad. But I don't have a negative association to it, because I actually ate it growing up. You know? Does that make sense? Like, I don't even know if that story was true. But it was, like, really... It was, like, the topic at the time. Like, how crazy... Not how crazy, but... How unsanitary is McDonald's in the United States? That was the question a lot of people had. Because I think at some point, like, there were findings of, like, rat droppings too. But yeah, it's just like something that was stuck in my head since I was a kid. I'm just like, I don't really want to eat McDonald's. But yeah. I'm kind of like circling a little bit, but yeah. But again, Burger King is just as bad if I think about it. Don't even ask about drink machines. Oh, drink machines. I don't buy soda. Partially for that reason as well. Especially from fast food places. Like, if it's in a bottle at a party, I'll like give it a shot, but I tend to just in general not drink soda. So I don't ever have to rely on the fountain drinks in a restaurant. I'm like, no, 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 no. Oh, sorry, a fast food restaurant. Steven has a negative opinion with oatmeal pies because there is a roach that was inside of one of the sealed packages. Ew. Oh no. No, that's fair. That is fair. I mean, sometimes that happens. That's an unfortunate outcome. Considering how they likely use machines and they don't check beforehand and it might just happen to fall in by chance, but that is super unfortunate. That is very fair. Dude, I got a banh mi. I was at a Smash tournament. It was like a Smash major. Held in, it was this year, so it was like San Jose, California. And high key... so, let me start from the beginning. I was pretty hungry because it was around lunchtime, so I went to a banh mi shop. got a banh mi sandwich, and when I unwrapped the wrapper, I'm still in the restaurant. Just trying to like, I was just gonna eat there. And then I saw like a spider crawl out of my sandwich, and I was like, this either I think it came like with the wrapper. I don't think it's with the ingredients. I think it just happened to be on the wrapper before they wrapped it, and they didn't notice. Anyway, I still ate the sandwich. And it was pretty good. However, it was not very appetizing to see. RuneScape is really grindy but can be fun. I do like grindy games. I think I'm liking them less so lately. But I think it's because I'm spending more of my time here. Peanut butter recall. Too scared to eat peanut butter for 2 years. What happened with peanut butter? I don't really eat peanut butter that often. It could have eaten through the packaging. Cockroaches are like... I guess they do have that ability. They're like an enigma to me. I feel like they can survive radiation. I feel like in general, bugs, I don't see them eating through things. Unless they're like termites or something, you know? But a cockroach, I'm like, yeah, they're just around and they try to go eat what's around without having to dig through. But I don't know. Wait. Cockroaches, like, they are... Are they detritivores? You still eat the sandwich? Yeah, I honestly just was eating the sandwich while I watched the spider, like, crawl away. And I was just like, yeah, you can chill. I'm just watching the spider just leave. I'm like... they're just hanging out, you know? They're doing their thing. The only thing I had to make sure of was that they didn't crawl on, like another person's, like, meal, you know? But I was the only one on that counter, so... Salmonella and 2 brands with a specific batch code. I think there's a thing in California where romaine lettuce would get E. coli like every 3 months. I don't remember when that was, but I stopped buying romaine lettuce after that. I was like, ooh, I'm good without E. coli, thank you. I think I had just bought romaine lettuce and then I heard about it and I ate it anyway and I lucked out. Or maybe I'm immune, I don't know. Again, I've never gotten food poisoning, so who knows. Finally got the Latios portal. Final legendary hunt for Zai. You got it, Ark. Catch him. You got it. I think there may be a bigger latency gap between me and YouTube. I increased the stream quality, but I hope the delay isn't too bad. Like, as soon as you hear this, 1 in chat if you hear me. I want to see how large the delay is. For either chat. Nearly died in a Krispy Kreme order with a slushie and they had left the plastic wrapper from the straw attached to your straw and actually swallowed it and started choking. Oh! That's unfortunate. Oh yeah, that's a big gap. I feel like I think it's still synced with Twitch, actually. I think Twitch just goes off of the YouTube latency. 10 seconds on Twitch? Okay, since I multi-stream, it makes things a little bit funky, so we will test things out. Like, do you guys want less latency? Or sorry. Do you guys want like less delay between you and me chatting? But in sacrifice for resolution, or do you guys want higher resolution? YouTube. So you guys can answer that too. I mean, you guys got the same resolution regardless on Twitch, but YouTube, it swaps. So, not yet, not yet. Once again, we're still very, very early. Like, almost a fourth of the way towards odds. I'm feeling the lucky number, chat. I'm feeling like a, 4,376. I think that's gonna be the lucky number. Whoa! Who out here punning the apples to my face? I have a pen. I have an apple. Favorite wrappers? Oh, for the straw thing? Yeah, normally I see that the tip left on with paper straws. And not plastic, because plastic, I think that could actually be a hazard because it's transparent and people may not notice it. But my guess could be that someone worked at a restaurant, not a restaurant, but like, well, actually, yeah. Someone worked at a restaurant where they had paper straws and they would serve like that. And then they moved to Krispy Kreme and then it had the plastic, so... Unfortunate circumstance there. Yeah, it does feel like the delay is much, like, longer though. I was gonna say higher, but it's longer. Got a shiny alpha Eevee in hyperspace last night. Nice! Look at that big boy. Huge! Now you have a Shalfa Moon Ball Umbreon. Ooh! Sorry, I was processing the Moon Ball part. I forgot that was a ball. Nice! Yeah, I think the quality is a big W for VODs, but I do feel kind of bad that the chats are like a little delayed. And streams. I might have to see another multi-streaming software to see if the delay is better. For either one. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm gonna ask you guys to type 1 again. 1 in chat right now. To see what the delay is. Okay, Twitch is earlier. Okay. Okay, YouTube has like an extra 5-second delay. Okay. I think before with the lower latency, you guys had like... You guys also have slow mode. I saw the blue and I was like, oh, and then I was like, oh, which old on? You guys also have slow mode. The slow mode, by the way, is more so like a chat filter because we have had people like come in and then they try to say their funny little bad word. Their funny little bad word. It's only funny to them. YouTube always buffers for like 2 seconds every couple minutes, which adds to fewer delay. Oh, like the stream itself? Because I think we have YouTube slow mode. YouTube latency is in general a bigger gap than Twitch. And then, yeah. Yeah, I think my end is... I think it's solid enough. So, I think it's a YouTube thing. I think you're right on that, the buffering. Thank you for the quick ones, chat. Much appreciated. Now I'm getting the gauge. Getting the gauge here. Oh, wait. Second question. Whoops, my bad. I was, fiddling around with the mic. This morning. So, if I peak audio-wise, let me know. Like, if it cuts out entirely. I think clipping was an issue with the previous settings I had. I think it's more balanced, and it should not clip when I pop off now. So, if I go like... oh! Oh! Is that clipping? Can you hear me? That was so loud. I'm like a dog. Bark. Ready for the game. Let's go. I thought I fixed it last time, but I don't know. I might have made it worse. You could hear it? Nice. Now I could sing, like, actually crazy style. And then you guys have to hear all of it without it clipping. Now I can scream. Bumpus with the late one. Oh no. Either you're taking a while to get to the keyboard, or you have longer delay. Joey also with the long delay. Alright, thank you for verifying, chat. Just want to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. You're joking? Okay. Just had to make sure. I saw it as a joke, but sometimes people are actually that delayed, so I wasn't sure. We talk about how Team Rocket has a cloning machine, because why do the grunts all look the same? Everyone in this game corner, all the employees look the same. Even the, like these grunts look the same. When you go to the hideout, they look the same. What cloning machine do they have? Actually, they made Mewtwo, so like... Wait, this is canon? Congrats on Charmander, you might be delayed. Thank you! Yeah, we just got Charmander. About 3 months ago. Wait. 2 months ago. Thank you! Yeah, but yeah, I think it's not clipping anymore. There's actually a light that tells me when it clips. And I forgot about that feature. I don't look at the box that often, so... I should put the box here, but if I put it there, then the cats will sit on it. I have the sound box thingy on my right. Is this where all the cool kids hang out? No, actually. We're all outcasted. Here. Exiled, mayhaps. We're different. How you doing, Shu? I mean, anime-wise, they have the same uniform and try to look the same. I'm looking, like, these guys are actually, like, the same person, right? Am I tripping? Did a team of sextuplets just happen to join this team? Wait. Actually, I think that was a thing. In the Silpco? Wait. Does Team Rocket just recruit sextuplets? Like... One of them is gay? No, you're right, my bad. They are different. They're their own person. But they look the same. Like Dylan and Cole Sprouse, but they have different personalities, you know? They made Dittos which are filled clones of Mew. Yeah, that's how I see Ditto. Like, the shiny colors make sense as well. I guess that makes sense. I've been playing League of Legends. I am exiled. Oh no. Well, are you having a good time, or how would you rate your experience on League of Legends? how you know you're old. Everyone looks the same. I've been thinking people look similar since I was a kid, though. Chat, I need to take a face blindness test on stream. Blindness test. I think I would do really bad at it. We're questioning this where every city, when every city has a nurse join us or Jenny. No, you're right, you're right. Pokemon is just full of clones. I think the game made them the same so they wouldn't have to make so many sprites for a small game. Oh, that's also a fair assessment. But I feel like the Ditto theory, it's really fun to think about because they have similar movesets. And they're both the same shiny colors. But they've never confirmed it. They did say that they had a lot of like they were experimenting for a while. But I don't know how they made the Mew clones and made Mewtwo and it's just purple. I've been playing League of Legends. Oh no. I mean, it's a fun game, but but yeah, it can be a wild ride. You're also chilling, nice for Shu. How about you? How are the chatters? I'm pretty good. I'm actually feeling much more energetic now that I am sitting here on stream. I was really eepy because I got 2 hours of sleep. But I'm feeling better. They all got a wavelength? Actually, I think that's pretty good as is. Like, the soundboard stuff? Wait, soundboard or soundbox? I have an audio box for my microphone because this one's a dynamic mic, so you kind of need... And it has like the way that it's set up, it has like the 2 XLR cables or something, I forgot what they're called. But yeah, it's a bit extra, but I was running the Elgato Wave 3 before. It was pretty good. I just didn't make good settings on my microphone. Same with this one, and I realized it was a me issue. But as is, that microphone's great. Shoot loves the game. Obviously there's some frustrations here and there, but you love playing it. Whether it's rank or with friends, you love it. That's W. Now you're just having a good time. That's chill. Like, I enjoyed playing when I did. But there are so many layers to it that I just could not grasp. I was really having very fun. I had a very, very good time. For some reason though, the audio got kind of weird. I think. For the game. Like halfway through when I was playing and I was like, oh, weird. So I'm hoping I have adjusted my Switch capture card to not do that again, but I don't know what the cause was. I was trying to look at in the VOD, like, what caused this, but there's nothing really indicating it. It kind of just happened. Who do you play in the League of Legends as well? Or what role? My goofy eye would just play Nasus. I saw a dog and was like, hell yeah. Also, the name Nasus was very, very close to the name I used in high school, which I made that name because I was really into Homestuck in middle school, and my friends were like, what's your Homestuck name? And I was like, I don't know, because it's always 6 letters for Homestuck. Trolls, specifically. If I remember correctly. It's been a while. And I just was in a chat with a friend. It was like the most easy way to make a name. And I was just like, I don't know what to name myself. And so, like, it's like middle school typing style, like this other person was like, make it now! And then NAO was the name. It was like the spelling of it. Common theme sus. Apparently sus has been a constant in my life. I feel a lot to learn until we get that. Your friend's partner is picking up the game, she's having a funnish time. I feel like playing with people who are learning is especially more fun. When I was playing with people who knew the game more, I felt bad, because I felt like I was just dead weight. Who remembers the $1 deal from Taco Bell? Wait. Yes. I do! Oh wait, I haven't said my usual. Rat boy, how you doing? It's ya boy. Stardew Valley while playing Nasus because that's his bit to far. That's fun. That's actually really funny. Ooh, they're doing a Stardew Valley update this month. They haven't set a date, I think. Last I checked, which was like 2 days ago. But they're adding a new update for anyone who likes Stardew Valley. Keep that on your radar. This is a big year for games, I feel. Am I crazy? Have there been, like, bigger years for games? I don't know. At least in recent years. I feel like the big gap was actually a pandemic pause. Is that an okay theory? I feel like things were coming out during the pandemic because they were already done, but then there's this big gap. I feel like there's a big gap for things. And now it's like, it's all dropping now. Counting the days for Pokopia update soon! DLC is like August or October? Or something like that? Poppy, hello! Hope you're feeling saucy always, every day. We were talking about it earlier. I do like saucing up my meals a lot, so I guess I'm always feeling saucy. Like, my breakfast, I'll have chimpkin and broccoli, and I'll just like drench it in barbecue sauce. Yo, Stardew Valley goes! It does go! I'm gonna pretend that you didn't correct yourself after. It does go! Is that not a good combo for breakfast, Mikey? I feel like there's judgment. August, but you don't think they have a date. Oh, for DLC. Oh, gotcha. Damn, these are really going by fast. What number of encounters are other team members? Exclamation point Shiny should list each encounter for all the team members. I am a little worried that we're gonna hit character limit on the command, so I'm gonna have to add a Google Doc. Oh no, you said you're very saucy. Is that like a negative implication? I don't know what that means. Is it sus? I don't know. My brain's a donut. You are sus? Oh, my bad. You too! You should change your name to It's Mikey Sus. Give me 1 second. They used to call her Lamb 4 Sauces, but then she became partner. We can't anymore. Should the alt account have Lamsauce 4? Or like right now it's Lamsauce underscore. Should we add the 4 to it? Saucy means about me and beyond. Like space, like a flying saucer! I see what you're saying. Is that what you're saying? Sorry, chat. I'm on my phone. I feel like whenever I'm on my phone on stream... Or sorry. Whenever I'm on my phone on stream, I feel like a bully. I feel like I'm a high school bully. Never texting Nuzlocke. Yeah. That's why we're on pause. We're pulled over on the highway right now. I would never text a Nuzlocke. Red! Mom, take away her phone? What? No, I need that! Mom said it's my turn on my phone! No phones in class? I'm the teacher! I make the rules here. Do you want detention? Above and beyond? Like space still, right? Saucer means above and beyond? For space. UFO flying saucer. Too jolly. Okay. They rolling. Sorry, it's blurry right now. There we go. Creation Sink, how you doing? Have you had any peanut butter today? Instead of writing on the chalkboard for punishment, it's a certain number of software sets. Wait, sorry. I thought you were gonna go the direction of instead of writing on the chalkboard for punishment, the punishment is now you hear the chalkboard being scratched. You have to be the one to scratch it. That's just a gross sound, dude. I don't like chalkboard scratching sounds. I don't like marker sounds is what I learned the other day. A friend and I were making signs because we were going to a concert to see some old college music marching band people play some tunes, and we were just like making like for fun signs, and we got to like filling letters with Sharpie, and dude, I was like I could not handle the sound. It was too high of a frequency. And I don't think I had that issue when I was younger. I don't know. Is this part of getting old? Are there just frequencies you can't tolerate? Did I say old or older? I'm not old yet. I'm young. Unksauce? No. It's like the same frequency as when cardboard is like rubbing together. I don't like that either. That one's not fun, but I never liked that sound when I was younger. So that one has stuck with me. It has not gotten any better. If anything, it's gotten maybe worse. SpongeBob liked the sound of two pickles being rubbed together. Anything would be possible for frequency? True. I mean, that was a good sound. SpongeBob made a good sound. And we're like, some sounds overstimulate you now. What kind? I keep getting double natures, but like the IVs are different. Is that? I feel like that's rare. Is that not rare? I feel like I got 3 of the same natures. Like, for sets. In a row. It's rare? Maybe four times in a row. Yo, Wretched Camel got a Sobble! Nice! No, the Claydol. Your brother hates the sound of styrofoam. You just mess with him, you rub 2 pieces together. No! No! I also hate styrofoam. Styrofoam is somehow worse than cardboard. Like, cardboard, I can, like, touch it, and, like, I'll tolerate the sound depending on how things are done. If it's rubbing together, though, I hate that. But styrofoam, if styrofoam does anything, like, if it touches a wood floor, I'm like, no, 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 no. I hate touching it, I hate hearing it. It's just so, I don't like it. Now it sounds like it feels like you're messing with me. When you said that you're messing with your brother. Like, internally, I feel it already. Back, yo. Welcome back, yo. Welcome back, Lauren. Imagine if you hit a double shiny. That would be sick. Another double set of natures. Okay. I mean, the IVs are rolling, so... Crazy coincidence. Something's happening. That Dratini was calm! Sounds don't really bother you. Guess you're lucky. I would love that ability. It's like something about it, and I can't explain why. There have been times where I'm like, I gotta face it. I gotta face it and just hear it. And I'm like, oh. I think the worst parts is when I'm moving. Whenever I'm moving, like, there are always cardboard boxes to move things in, you know? And sometimes people are just, like, quick to move the cardboard against each other, like, each flap. And I'm like, oh, no, no. It's just... I feel like I hear it in my ears right now. I feel like I'm going crazy. Alright, child. Well, what encounter do you think for Noodle? Do you believe in Noodle? Oh, wait. Pokeballer Hef got shiny rocks today in a very generous 620 encounters. That's so quick. That's W. That's a big congrats right there. You got that big boy. With big luck. That's a big congrats. Big W. Huge! They're ready. They're ready to tank it all. So I was a little late seeing that, mother. Sometimes I just look at chat and I'm like, I think I read everything. And then I look again, I'm like, wait. You did that one too, then encounter 2? Oh, okay, yeah. Encounter 2. Shiny Dratini encounter 2. 1,000. Million. Not million. I don't want that. Ba, 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 da. Can I just say, I like how we also immediately started talking about food again, like within the hour of stream. Within the first hour. To be fair, it was probably like 30 minutes in, but we're pretty quick to talk about food. Normally it's around the end of stream we talk about food. Because by then I'm hungry. Making food right now? Can you like... Can you share with the whole class? 2 million Dratinis. Yo, what's up guys? I'm here bringing in 2028 on the Game Corner grind. I would cry. I feel like I'm okay with 100,000. I'm not okay with 2 million. That's like, that's way more. That's way more. We're good on that. You got the whole class? Wow! Thank you. What are you making though? You have allergies in consideration. That's really important, Joey. Dietary preferences. You vegans. You're making chimkin? The vegans will be not a part of this. You know what's one response I wish I said when I was still a student? Whenever I heard, do you have enough for the whole class? I literally heard a teacher say that. It was just one teacher. And I'm like, do teachers actually say this? Apparently, yes. A friend of mine has like hot Cheetos. And then the teacher is like, I see that you have a snack. I will permit the snack as long as you have enough for the whole class, said the teacher. And then I wanted to just jump in and be like, no, I'm good, I don't like hot Cheetos. I wanted to jump in there, but I was so afraid. I was a scared kid. I didn't want to like stand out. And then in high school I started like class clowning a bit more, but not like disrupted. I'll just raise my hand. Say something like, I would say the answer and then be like, oh hell yeah. And then make a joke after. Or like if it's like some class whiteboard thing, I'll just write on the whiteboard something silly. Dude, student me was like intimidated though. Speaking was scary. Quirky and sassy. Wow. My two favorites. Alright, chat, while we're here, rolling for all these Dratini. I've shown this before, but we're gonna show it again. If anyone has any game suggestions for me to play, I have this whole backlog list. It's really long. It's really long. So odds are What you may suggest may already be here, but I'm willing to listen in. I think we were talking about RuneScape. That one was a new one. If anyone has anything, I am down. I don't want to guarantee it, but I would be down to try it out. Elden Ring pacifist run would be actually awesome. Wait. That's fire. I tend to do these on me alt stream, like I'm speaking like Mr. Krabs. Tend to do these on my alt stream where I like come up with things, but I'm so down for like if you have any ideas like pacifist, dude, that's sick. I don't know how you could do that quite yet, because I haven't really played Elden Ring all the way through. I've only played with the two swords. Dual wielding. I'm sure there's a way. Going for Dratini next too, you got it, Pokeballer Hef. You got it. Maybe we'll get it at the same time. Close to the Lamb? Oh yeah, that's on the list. That I've been meaning to play that with chat actually. I think it's accurate to the channel name. You guys can be involved. Unfortunately, it's only Twitch integration, if you wanted your name in, but, I will be multi-streaming it so that YouTube can watch too. I'll give a heads up whenever we do that so that people can hop in and be part of the Lamb cult in Cult of the Lamb in a video game. Azura's Wrath, you will not be disappointed. That does sound interesting. I need to finish Ni no Kuni. That one just popped up in my head. Ni no Kuni. And then Azura's Wrath. There we go. I almost did not check the other Dratini. Doom Nightmare Run? Is Nightmare Run like the hardest difficulty? House rhythm game, it was like 1 AM time when you shoot. Oh, you're good, you're good. I understand it was like very late for a lot of people. Ooh, time zones make things funky, because like right now I'm streaming at 12 PM, and then by the time that I go live for the next run, or the next game, if I do an after stream, it's like nighttime for a lot of people. But it was fun. It was a great time. I've never played Rhythm Heaven. I watched a lot of people play it during 2020. So I was pretty excited. I'm only halfway through right now, but it was a very, very good time. Star of the Providence. Ooh, what's that one about? I'll add it, but actually, let me make a sub list. There's some games I already have listed, but here are I'm gonna make another list that's like chat suggestions I haven't looked into quite yet, but I do want to look into them. Ni no Kuni on the PS3. Yeah, I have it on Switch, and I enjoyed the time I spent on it, which is maybe only just like 12 hours. But it was cool. No Nightmare is easy. Wait, flame on your grill in the rain. No Nightmare is easy? Wait, what is Nightmare? I don't know. The name Nightmare is not giving easy. I don't know. I might be confused. Not a fan of horror? No, that's fair. I don't really play horror that much either. I've been down to try it. Like, I'm thinking in October we could play FNAF. Because I've never really played FNAF all the way through. And then I want to watch the lore video after to be like, oh, I saw that! I want to be completely surprised. Because I actually don't know that much lore besides, like, Bite of 87 meme. It's a difficulty level. So is Nightmare like a harder difficulty level, or... Because I was thinking it was a difficulty level, but... Is it on the harder end or easier end? Still have the Chud beats from last night's stream stuck in your head. W Chud, dude. They were so funny. Silent Hill for Halloween. I want to play Luigi's Mansion and FNAF. I've never played either, and I think those are top of my list right now. Resident Evil is, like, maybe a close third. If there are any, like, super short ones, I may, like, sprinkle them in. But we'll see. We'll see how Halloween looks. Like, I might even still be doing this around then. I don't know yet. This challenge, that is. Is Dratini my last shiny? No, we'll get, like, maybe 5 more after this. It was gonna be a total of 10, but I think I'm gonna add Ghastly for Haunter, so that we can battle Koga. We're gonna do quite a bit of story stuff in between here and Lavender Tower. And then Koga. Doom on Nightmare is only hard for some people. Huh. So it seems like it's meant to be more difficult, but it's not entirely the most difficult? Miss a little puppy? I do miss a little puppy from Rhythm Heaven. They're very cute. I have the puppy icon, I think. I think I grabbed it. Give me 1 second. I'm pretty sure I grabbed the puppy icon. Name ideas for Dratini / Dragonite? Oh, we already... Whoops. We already, I have a name idea, but... For some reason it's reading these as, controllers. I have a name idea, but I'll keep it a surprise for now. Right now, it's related to Dratini's big old nose, though. Oh, I have to do that again? There we go. I think I just bought the dog icon, right? Where are they? What is this? oh wait, is this Pikmin? It's gotta be Pikmin, it's like in the category. Wait. Where'd my icons go? I spent platinum points on them. Am I crazy? Where'd it go? Have you guys seen the edit of the Pikmin, of Pikmin in the backrooms? I think that was where I saw it, this. I think it was just like a tiny version of this guy chasing the Pikmin. Go into Nintendo, then click on your profile. This one? I want to make sure I don't like leak something I might need. Oh no, my internet! You know what? This might be easier if I, Hear me out. No, it's a flash of, it's a flash where it will show everything. Never mind. Do not hear me out on that. Big crunch. Okay. Give me 1 second while I look at that. I just want the puppy. Because I don't know what's on this page, so I don't know if I'll leak something. I have used the platinum points, yes. But where do these go? I know I bought the Rhythm Heaven creatures. So, like... Oh my gosh, the 2 crunches. Where's the other crunch? Oh. So here, I didn't see an edit icon. Like, I bought the puppy, though. The puppy's very cute. But, okay, 1 second. Let me look at that again. Because I'm on this, but... Oh, wait, create icon? Oh! Is it this one? Wait! You have saved me. Thank you. Do we like this one more or this one more? Thank you. I like this one a lot, but I like both. They're just both solid colors. Guess I could just make my own. Or... Yes! Wait. I want green. Oh, wait, that's perfect. Yippee! Wait, yay! Oh my gosh, what's happening? What's happening? There we go. Wait, chat, where'd you go? Hello? The void? What? Where'd chat go? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. The void. Zeus Thunderbird, how you doing? Was using your Dratini to shiny hunt and to Eevee train each Ekans and Mankey. KO is +1 attack Eevee. Each Sparrow and Rattata is 1. Speed Eevee each. Ooh. Now you're ready. You're ready. Wait, I have a weird thing here. There we go. WEV. WEV training. That routine is gonna go crazy once they're no longer a limp noodle. Because they're so fragile in this state. Hello, age! Randy, hello! I don't really add people on Switch, which is why I've been like hiding my friend code a little bit. Because I like to reserve it for friends that I know IRL. But that being said, there are times when if I like need to add someone as a friend to host something, I'll do it, but I'll probably like remove you after. It's like there's always like a boundary in a sense. That being said, you guys are cool. You guys are cool. But I feel like I would struggle to... I feel like getting to know you guys via chat is really nice, and I get to know you guys there, but independently it makes it a bit tougher, you know? You want a PlayStation? Oh, yeah. You get it. I got 15 friend requests from a whole bunch of people you've never seen, so you had to change your settings. Sometimes when you play games, you could just get, like, friend invite as well. We get put into the void, not the friend zone. Chat, we're doing a community stream tomorrow. Chat, we're playing games together. We'll be vibing. We will be vibing. I'll be hosting games so we can play. But like, if it's like adding, it's like more... I just feel like it's not too necessary. In the end. Even right now, I'm like, when I look at my friends list, I'm like, I don't look at this stuff. Or I don't use it, because I think you can invite people to games or something from it, but I don't know. On Switch. I know on Steam you can do that, but... I think for Switch you can too. And that dog is the shiny charm? Dude, the dog is so cute. Look at this guy. That's our baby. Chud puppy. Chud puppy. Sorry. What was this actual song or actual show name again? Tough Puppy. That yeah, okay. You play a round of Rhythm Heaven, just got back and missed it? Oh no, we didn't play around. I was just showing the icon on the home menu for my profile pic. The little chud puppy. Got it for Ocarina of Time. W? The Switch 2 is actually quite a nice console. It's definitely an upgrade from the Switch 1. That being said, the catalog is kind of still sparse, but I'm sure they'll correct that in due time. You need you from Rhythm Heaven Groove as your profile pic for Switch 2. Who is you? That's not me asking who you is, but like, the character you, not you as a person. Jerry Trainer? Yeah, Jerry Trainer is awesome, dude. I feel like, I don't really follow celebrities that much, but like, Jerry Trainer just has good vibes from what I've seen as like an outside observer. He just seems like a fun guy. Not like the mushroom fungus, but a fun guy. Tomahawk guy! Hello! Shiny Dragon Worm soon. We got it. It will be presented to the masses soon. Oh, we already have a Dratini nickname. I'll have challenges where it's more so focused on, like, I'll let chat name them more, or I'll have, I'll even name some of the Pokemon after chat, depending on the run. If it's a shorter one, it's easier, but for shinies that I'm gonna give away, I tend to not give them, I tend to not name them after chat names? Or chatter usernames. Some names I will accept if I'm out of ideas. There was a time when I stopped taking name suggestions because someone used a not okay word. And I was not aware until I was done with the challenge, and I was like, I have to edit this out now. I have to mention it. That's just it's not fun there. But that was an oversight on my end. But that's like me getting too deep into it. But there will be challenges where I can name Pokemon after chat. This was not one of them, unfortunately, because these will be given to chat members. Ice cream Pokemon, Sword Pokemon, and a literal home appliance Pokemon, but there's no Umbrella Pokemon. Umbrella Chuds are filling that void in my... Umbrella Chud's coming soon. You see how the next region is all water and winds? It's gonna be raining, and then, bam, Chudbrella coming up. So where's the one person who ruins it? Yeah, I'm like being more lenient with it again. But before I was like pretty adamant on not doing wheel nicknames anymore because of that one stitch. But we're not doing wheel anymore, so it's easier to pick and be like, oh yeah, that one's a safe pick, you know? And that happened like 3 years ago now, I think. 2 years? I don't know how long it's been. It's been a while. I guess it was 3 years. Quirky! Not shiny. I think I'll say for... Oh! Oh! Dude, I should just run Poke Rogue someday. I still haven't finished that. It'd be fun to just play. It'd be like an after this stream vibe. One of these days, but I don't know when. How old am I? Oh, I don't mind. 27. 200 hours? Oh! Wait, that's actually... Honestly, that's not bad. 200! And we made a lot of progress. Oops. Happy 200, chat. What are you doing for the 200th hour? Do you think they will ever add YouTube or Spotify or anything to Switch? So YouTube was on Switch 1, but it's not on Switch 2 yet. I don't know if it will be. They used to run Netflix on the Wii U. I think it's a licensing thing. Either YouTube hasn't renewed a license for the Switch 2 yet. Cause they've got like probably some app license with the Switch 1 and not 2. Or Nintendo just isn't interested in adding YouTube again. So we'll see. Here's to hoping though. Cause it's kinda nice, just like... I would have my Switch connected to a monitor, and when I lived in just like a tiny room... I just ran the Switch to a monitor and just had it facing my bed. It was just on my desk and then I had it facing my bed. And I was like, oh hell yeah, this is the life. 200 hours celebratory McRibs all around. Do you guys even like McRibs? I feel like I haven't heard anyone be like, oh yeah, they're good. I feel like I'm the only one who likes them. But even then, I don't go out of my way to really grab them. I got them like maybe twice and was like, that's good. And then I haven't gone since in like 4 years, not even 4. 6 years, maybe. You don't trust McDonald's meat? Honestly, valid. Like, I generally don't either. The McRib was the only exception I made. For some reason. Shiny Cornholio, how you doing? Hello. Hi. 200 flat is crazy to read, dude. I'm just so used to so many numbers. And this is a lot of numbers still. And it's getting higher each, like, millisecond. But it's just a flat 200. Yeah, Flareon is better as a physical Pokemon, in this game. Which can work, but I think since we already have Charizard, we kind of don't need Flareon. Because Charizard's also like a weird blend. Sometimes. Well, since we get it so early and there's a lot of attack EVs or speed EVs, it kind of just ends up being like an attack and special attack Charizard. At some point. What happens if there ends up being too many numbers in the black box? The timer? It will cut off, and then I have to like stretch it out a bit. So I have to like make it height-wise shorter, but lengthwise wider. If that makes sense. But yeah, Flareon, back to Flareon. Flareon could be really good. Potentially. It's just, unfortunately, in a weird spot in Gen 3, where it doesn't really have good stab moves. With its stats combined. Creation Sync is back and on the PC? Whoa! Nice. I mean, I'd be down to run Champions again on stream. I just have been waiting to... I have like 5 videos on it still. I just haven't been able to play. And I've been playing other games like... Or sorry, Rhythm Heaven was like a new game I wanted to play. And I had never played Rhythm Heaven, so that was like... more of an interest for me there, at least yesterday. I could add champions in rotation again, but it's just a bit more to work out, and I already have a big backlog of videos that I just don't think I will be able to keep up. Quart, how you doing? So yeah, champions is still on hold. As much as I want to get into VGC, it's just I gotta prioritize other things. Like, my own backlog is full, and then I got some outside my own projects things to do as well, so... We need to do the Ruby Sapphire Switch remakes. We can trade stuff to those games we actually could a long time ago, so it will work right away. I think they'll add Ruby Sapphire eventually. I would imagine you can like trade and transfer things over, and with Emerald especially, with the that one post-game feature. I forgot what it was called. On one island, Bill's there. I'm sure they'll add something. Dratini this weekend? That'd be fire! Tomorrow, though, we will be running a community game. So we'll probably be running a Mario Kart stream tomorrow. If anyone has Mario Kart World, or is interested, we'll be doing that. I need to make a thumbie. And then Sunday we'll be back on this, and then we'll see what the schedule is next week. Court is playing a Nuzlocke and need entertainment while grinding. Fair. When you're grinding, you're just like, oh, you gotta just watch it. I hope to entertain you well enough. And good luck on the Nuzlocke. These do be tough from time to time. But I'm also, me, myself, am not that familiar, so... You might be more familiar than me. I don't know. I don't know how often you do Nuzlocks. But that being said, once again, best of luck. If they release online trading? Online trading is risky, especially with trading with viewers, because if I have a shiny and I trade with, like, one wrong person in chat and they take it, I'd be like, that's gone. I even in this game, like, I could trade with another Switch right now if I wanted. But I'd rather just keep it to the save file. That's kind of how I run it. Because it's... What if they give it back? The risk of sending it over is so much higher. Or sorry, the risk of sending it over and them keeping it is so much higher than, like... like... It's worse than... I think there's a high chance people will give it back, but if I run into one wrong person and they take it, I just think trading with viewers for videos like these is just not the move, because it's too risky. You never know with the internet. Like, again, I think generally chat's pretty good. I think you guys are pretty trustworthy for the most part. But could be like a painstakingly negative experience. If I were to, like, hey, yeah, people are attached to this Pokemon and we're gonna trade to evolve it, and then they just, this random person just never gives it back. I think it'd be more sad than anything. Like, needlessly sad. Because if I traded with someone I know IRL and they take it, at least they're like, they'd be accountable for it. It's public. But if it's a random person online on an alt, like, I would never know. It doesn't trust it. No, what I'm saying is that I don't trust the masses. You never know online. Would you open twitter.com and be like, hey, yeah, I'm giving people, like, a chance to win... Not win, but I'm giving people a chance to hold my prized possession for a week. Would you trust twitter.com? Like, your mutuals will probably see it, but then you'll see the mass amount of people who are like, huh, I can keep that. Also, it's unfortunately a common thing that people do take shiny trait evolutions whenever people need it. And I could run into a person who has bad connection. So it's just... like, they could be trustworthy and then have a bad connection, and then it's just unfortunate. They might give it back, like, the next day, but then we'd have to, like, answer. It just seems like it's too much trial and tribulation when I could just, like, maybe, at most, like, not have as strong of a Pokemon, but find a way to adapt around that. Too much risk, yeah. Imagine your entire chat is a bunch of thieving scalpers. This whole time I've been, like, trash-talking scalpers. Every stream we basically do. And then chat's just like, ah, yeah, I would never scalp. And then they're, like, currently on eBay looking at, putting up their next listing. Core didn't have to worry about that with randoms. Have 2 consoles for trading. Yeah, like, it's ideal. I think if I wasn't making a video, I would probably, like, for fun, if I was doing a Nuzlocke for fun, I would trade with myself with another console. But since I'm making it a video, I don't wanna... I don't know. It's just easier if I just don't evolve it. I'd rather keep it within the scope of within the individual game. I think it's partially because it's just easier to just play on one game. 2, I won't need a capture card. Both. 3, there's a lot of skepticism when it comes to shiny hunters, which is why these are all VODs. Like, once I put this video up, there's gonna be at least one comment that says these are all hacked in. Despite me, like, streaming it all. But if I keep it all within the realm of this console, I don't know, it's just like all visually there to keep track of and log, and it's not a swap shiny or something, I don't know. And again, I think there's a lot of skepticism, which is fair when it comes to shiny hunting content. There are some people who may make content because they want to make the video but not actually shiny hunt. If people are honest about it, like if they change the odds, I don't mind. But yeah, I understand skepticism. It's just unfortunate when people do it legitimately and then people don't believe them. Big ol' noodle soon. Chat, we're gonna run 1 more hour of stream. It's gonna be shorter today. And then... tomorrow is gonna be a community stream. But how about we run this stream and then we run community stream after? But then that makes it tough because then Europe can't join. That's the tough part. Or like... not just Europe, but like Asia, like anything in that area, anything in that like hemisphere. Anyone in that hemisphere would have trouble joining if I like wait. This is actually the best time to do a community game. Maybe I can like after the stream I can run this, but then people who were interested in this may miss the shiny. There's, I don't know. I just want to run games with Jet. If we get the Dratini today, then we don't have to worry. How'd you get so many coins? I farmed a lot of money from Paris. I just grabbed a bunch of mushroom via Thief, and then I sold them for high prices via the black market. It was awesome. What if instead of shoes, they were called licks? And they would feel like tongues on the inside. Isn't that like... isn't there a part of the shoe called the tongue? The flappy thing at the top of your foot? Under where the shoelaces are? Do you know what I'm talking about? Is that not a tongue? I've been calling it the shoe tongue. What are the shinies I have? Essentially what shiny should list them all, as well as the encounters for each of them. If anyone can drop that command as well, if they're not too familiar with running the command in chat. On the Twitch end, because I don't think it'll show on the overlay up here. No shiny yet. You've needed around 30 hours for Dratini? So does that mean you got it, or have you been hunting it for 30 hours? Thank you, Ezra! Thank you for running the command. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, Shoe Scholar Lamb. I knew we could count you for things related to... Is it actually called a tongue, or nah? I don't know. Wait, sorry, that was meant to be a 2. No, this is 14. Because it's 2 per, 2 per. But yeah. So that command is running all the... It's showing all the shinies there, as well as the encounters. On the Twitch end. You can also run the same command on YouTube. If you're exclamation point shiny in chat. But if you're on YouTube, you can also just check the YouTube description. I think that's a good feature if you're a lurker as well. Where am I? Alright. What's the tongue part of a shoe called? It's called the tongue. It actually is the tongue, wow. Ezra, was that a bait? Or were you trying to go with like a licking doorknob vibe? Like, I can't tell. I can't tell. It is called the tongue. Ew. Why can't you buy egg with points? Oh, right! I forgot. I turned that off for last night's stream. I forgot to turn that back on, my bad. It was either I disabled the redeems or the extension, and if I disabled the extension, you guys would lose all your tomatoes and eggs, so... I had to disable the channel points individually and manually so that you guys could keep all your eggs. The hypothetical just entered your mind. I think your hypothetical was psychic to the tongue. Metaphor, I guess? Wait. Gron got the Dratini already. Nice! 30 hours for Dratini is pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright. Were you on FireRed or LeafGreen? Because FireRed you can get 3 at a time, LeafGreen you can get 2 at a time. I'm trying to gauge from there. FireRed. Oh, okay. So it's three pulls at a time, assuming that you had enough coins. That's still really good though. Wait, I did that again. This is 24. 2 with Dratini. Oh, okay. So you were pulling 2 in FireRed then. Gotcha. Okay, we're twinning. Same pace. Maybe I too will get it at 30. How long have I spent hunting here? I think I spent like almost 11 hours, right? Both quiet. Rolling. Okay. Alright, chat. New prediction is up on Twitch. This is the last prediction of the day. We're ending after around 3-ish hours of stream. Might even be a little bit before, but my guess is at 3 hours. I think we can run a long one Sunday. I've been saying that for the past few streams, but Sunday seems like the actual best day for me to run a long one. Oops. Well, actually, I might want to. Tuesday! Tuesday for sure! If the moon was made of cheese, you think we would have eaten it all of it? Eaten it all by now? I think we would have. We would have harvested it. And then put it on our, pastas and pizzas and raviolis and... What else do they put cheese on? I feel like I put cheese on anything, so I'm trying to think of what it's normally on. Lasagna and stuff like that. Will not be making it to tomorrow's stream. Dang! All good. You got your thing to do. But we'll be playing Mario Kart tomorrow, I think. Unless Smash somehow takes the lead in the Discord, but last I checked it was Mario Kart World. And we'll be playing that together. Lamb puts cheese on cereal? No. If you think about it, milk is kind of like cheese, but it's not quite there yet. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to play Mario Kart... Whoa, sorry, I cannot speak. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Mario Kart World. Me and chat. What happened to the pregnancy stalking stream? I couldn't find anyone pregnant. No one's getting, like, laid anymore, I guess. I don't know. I don't think I can roam the streets and find a pregnant woman walking around who's gonna give birth on Saturday, you know? I feel like if they're that close to birthing, they're probably at home. Yeah, like... They're not getting Honey Nut Cheerio'd anymore. Oh, you're talking about the cereal. I don't really like Honey Nut Cheerios, to be honest. Because they give you a night. Damn! Hell yeah. Knockout Tour or just regular races? We'll switch between both and see which one we like more. I like Knockout Tour a lot, but they kind of go long, and then if we get knocked out, we kind of just have to watch. Or if any chatters get knocked out, they kind of just have to watch, so we'll see. Have you ever regret a message right after you press enter? I think when I was younger, yeah, but I don't remember it really, so probably not really. Nothing like super regrettable. Surprisingly. To me, shame equals no game. I have nothing to hide. Except for, like, my identity stuff and passwords. Whoa! Pink Noodle at 2008 encounters. Trust me, I'm so big brain. No smoothness here. Wide bores guaranteed. Thank you, Aqua. I thought that would have, like... Wait, hold on. Let me sing this for you. Pink... Oh, wait. Whoa! Oh! Whoa! Damn, 2008 is gonna go crazy. This is crazy. Thank you. Thank you, Aqua, for throwing a microphone at my face and very, very lyrical music with a beautiful melody and bars. Babe, you're gonna make my honey nut your Cheerios. Wait. Can I rephrase this? Honey, I'm gonna nut your Cheerios. Disgusting. Okay, Ezra, for the record, has been dropping, like, we have, like, music playing on the secret streams, right? Secret streams being- oh my gosh, I just replayed the whole OST, my bad. Secret streams being, my editing streams on my alt account. And Ezra's playing, like, someone farting for 30 seconds, and they're like, damn. And then stuff like, I remember the one that you set up. Sorry, I like skipped the music. I don't remember the one that you queued up and it just skipped because it was too unhinged. Fake news, not canon. Alright, secret streams are no longer secret. The world needs to know! The world needs to know. The secret streams are no longer secret. Lamsauce.tv. Wait, sorry. Lamsauce.tv. Twitch.tv/Lamsauce_. I might change it to a 4, honestly. Oh, nice catch on the marrow. Dude, that was such a fun, like, throw item. I didn't realize that was a thing. That was so good. Sorry, my brain is all over the place right now. Anyway, yeah, twitch.tv/Lamsauce_ for the secret streams, where I edit and stuff. And if you... Honestly, I've been, like, editing, and I'm just like, oh, who said this? And it's a lot of chatters who are still around. I'm just like, this is a funny one. And the more, like, unhinged ones, I'm like, this person's not around anymore, but this one's, like, really funny. Like, unhinged, like... I can't describe the unhinged. You know? But it was during, like, the Charmander hype, so it was a lot of new faces. Cracking some pretty good jokes. Or trying to mess with me and I couldn't tell, and then I just rolled with it. Na, 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 na. Alright, approaching 2,000. You need points? You can get more channel points if you lurk the stream. And be a loyal fan. Duh. Like, are you not a loyal fan, Ezra? Based off your chat logs being 999 plus messages, I don't know if you're a loyal fan. Wait, was that Flintstones? Where are the Flintstones? Yeah, you're rarely here. Wait. Honey, I can nut till you Cheerio. I think that, like, can, like, contextually make more- oh! I just blew it up. My shoulder! I think that contextually makes more sense. I'm, like, talking about nutting Cheerios. While a creeper blows me up. Have a great day. Hey, much appreciated. Thank you. You too. Have a good day. Well, I need another Dratini. Yeah, anyway, you can say, honey, I can nut your Cheerio. Wait, I can nut till you Cheerio. I think that works. Anyway, hi Kaizen. Welcome. Is anyone gonna clip this? Whoa. Different tune? Electro Diglett. Oh. Dog. This is such a good feature. That's a crazy metal song. Pink worm! Hiya! Wait, did I check both? I probably did. Whoa! Where'd that come from? How do you Cheerio? Honey, I'm gonna make you nut till you Cheerio. Chat, wait. Oh my gosh, I did it again. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to keep skipping the songs and then going back to the beginning of them. I just press a number and then it like skips to the end of the playlist. I did not like that one. I did not like that one. Oh my gosh. Dude, the backrooms are crazy. The backrooms are in my front yard. Should we consider going to get somewhere so you can buy 3 Dratini at a time? So in LeafGreen, you can only buy 2 at a time, max. FireRed, you could buy 3. LeafGreen is maxed at 2. Unfortunately, the coins cap at 9,999. And Dratini are more expensive in LeafGreen. So this is the most we can get per. However, if I had the chance to get a 3rd one, honestly, I'd be done. But this is the best we can do. Hope you're doing well though, Jack. Hope you're taking care, living life, and all is well. Whoa! The rat! Look at that guy! Whoa! Look at those shoes, hell yeah. Wurmple! Yum. You give those more thought? Oh, honestly, I have not been able to think about it lately, sorry. I have not. I should have time on Monday to think about it, to be honest. Right now, my brain is like, stream, setting, like, planning for what we're doing tomorrow and Sunday, and then Monday's gonna be like a work day, so it's a bit more unwinding there. Still work, but I'll have more time to just sit with my thoughts. Sorry, that's just how my brain works. I'm sorry. When does registration end? Definitely, if anyone is interested in doubles, just hop in with them. I'm good either way. I will definitely think about it, but it's just like... It's July. Things are gonna be picking up for me work-wise. Not just, like, with all the games coming out for myself, but, like, for work. So I'm just thinking on that aspect as well. That being said, all self-inflicted. Surprisingly, again, I'm surprisingly feeling great right now, despite getting, like, no sleep last night. I'm really surprised on that. I'm probably gonna crash in, like, 3 hours, but we'll see. How about, okay, tomorrow we run a 2-hour Dratini hunt. And then we go in the Mario Kart world immediately after. So around 1 PM PT, we run Mario Kart World-ish. Maybe 1:30. And then we run about 2 hours of Dratini. Teeny bit of Dratini, like this, the teeny tiny Dratini. Teeny tiny. Sorry, that was when I quit that game. No! Know how you're so fired up right now? Yeah, I don't know either. I fell asleep at like 11:30 and I woke up at 2. I feel pretty good. Maybe I'm just vibing. I feel like I'm having fun. Well, to be clear, like 2:50. I woke up at like 2:50. Your week off in August aligns with the Marvel Tokon. What? How do you say that word? Tokun? I remember there's a dash, but I don't know what the dash does. In French, I think it's like an ooh sound, but I don't know if that's accurate. It's Tokon. Okay, I've been saying Tokon, but I thought I was wrong. Whoops. W though. W Gaming? For anyone wondering as well, I will probably reiterate whenever we're done with this challenge, like, whenever we're done. Whenever. We will probably take wait, sorry, that's supposed to be 90. Counting's hard. And then that's supposed to be 1992. Whenever we're done with this challenge, we're going to run maybe 2 weeks no stream. What is happening? What? What was that? What do you mean your food is blowing up? But yeah, probably 2 weeks minimum so I can edit down videos of my own projects while keeping up with work. When do I play Rhythm Heaven Groove again? I'm actually thinking tomorrow night, but we'll see. It might even be Sunday night. I do want to get that moving. I probably want to wrap up, like, all the remixes, and then That'll probably be the end of that. It's fun though. It's super fun. The golden tomatoes. My screen! So many tomatoes. That is a lot of tomatoes, Joey. My goodness. I think you get golden tomatoes per how many bits you use or something? I think it's 500 bits, and then you get rewarded with a golden tomato. It's like an extra thing. RPG mode? I mean, that seems fun! I have, well, So right now, since the channel is still primarily Pokemon, I believe the Rhythm Heaven stream... Well, to be fair, I was streaming it really late at night too. But... the... interest didn't seem like it was there. I don't mind that on Twitch, but on YouTube, I kind of do worry about it. Because YouTube's a little funky. So I was thinking, like, would it be a Twitch only stream and then I only, like, and then, like, the VOD goes up on the VOD channel? But then I was like, but the reason why I'm multi-streaming is for accessibility so people can watch what I'm playing regardless. I'm kind of just spewing words right now. I think I'm going to stick with the YouTube streams anyway. While playing games that maybe have not as much interest for a while, but undodgeable bullet pattern, actually, that was, I was just looking at it like, I'm just gonna sit here. If I explode, I explode. But, yeah, I like multi-streaming so that people can watch on whichever platform they prefer. Rhythm Heaven, unfortunately, has no online. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing like a community game. Now it's gonna be Mario Kart World. But until the channel isn't just Pokemon, which I think I'm gonna build over time. I think I actually have an idea on how to do that now. Because again, I like Pokemon. I really like it, but I don't like feeling pigeonholed. And I feel like I've been holding off on a lot of games that I've been meaning to play. So... I'll probably run things as best as I can, with the accessibility being there, for things. Even if it, like, tanks for a while, like, I think it'll pick up. I don't think it should just be like a, oh, I don't think YouTube should be very, very reactionary. It's hard not to be, but I just gotta be keeping that more in mind, because I think long term it'll be much better. Got your black shard? What? A couple games you want are coming out in August. Lies of P, Elden Ring, Oblivion. Yeah, dude. Those ones are coming out for Switch 2, right? Was what your thought was? Wide bores was not guaranteed. No! Not wide bores. But yeah, but like, I'm still having fun with this, but I think I could have more fun, you know? Like, change it up a little bit and maybe it'll help me upload, like, a bit more frequently. That being said, normally summer is when I'm like, yeah, let me try something out, and then I am a little afraid to, and then I back out of it. Here's to hoping I don't get scared this time around, though. And again, I just feel like we have a whole queue of Pokemon things, which, to be honest, we still have some to wrap up, but those shouldn't be as long as this. I'm just thinking about how, like, if I didn't lose the first one, I would have like 13 shinies, which is crazy. What are you gonna try out? You will see in time. I have made a list, but I have a way of wanting to play games that I think I would enjoy, and can upload, and I think it'll still do well. New games not Pokemon related? Yeah, it's pretty much a direction like that. Just like playing games I've been holding off on for a while. While still being able to grow my channel. Did I check the list twice? I actually did not. Because my goal right now is to grow, but I also want to make good videos for people to enjoy. And I don't want to just upload things that I feel like could be uploaded maybe on an alt channel. So I have another channel for, like, maybe the Rhythm Heaven playthrough. For example. But this channel, we do have a gimmick coming up to be alongside the shiny hunting stuff. Because shiny hunting takes a while. And I'll still be shiny hunting. There's a lot more Pokemon to be played. And a lot of ideas that I have written down. A lot of them are Pokemon. But it should help me, like, try things out a bit more, you know? And not just play Pokemon. So I think the worst of it is that I just haven't, I've been putting games on hold that have been on hold for like maybe 5 years. And that's when I started making things, and I'm like, ooh. It's tough to find a balance, because sometimes I'm like, this seems like a fun game, but I feel like I have to hold it for stream. And then when it comes to stream, I'm like, but I gotta focus on this. And it's kind of just like, but then there's this and that. So I'm trying to find a good balance for me. Pack of Pokemon cards, but they're so expensive and scalped. I feel like it's more of a hassle to get Pokemon cards as well. I mean, that's also a gimmick, but I think the gimmick doesn't fall in line for what I tend to make on this channel. I thought about that years ago, but I was kind of late to jump on it, and then by then I was like, I think the direction I'm going is just different than that. It's a good idea, but I think it's just outside the scope of what I tend to do. Edmund Zayadon! Hello! Change is also scary. It's more like... Well, it is change, but it's like... trying to spice up something that you know works, and you hope that it works better. But if you're not sure it works better... Or sorry, you're not sure that it works better, but you still have to serve it to people. To which maybe you'd be like, oh yeah, I think I like this. But you haven't found the people who might enjoy the thing quite yet. You know? But YouTube is also kind of like... I like this analogy a lot, where like, right now I'm, like, for example, I'm selling steak. If I start adding other things, it's a little scary because people might not be expecting something new on this channel, but I also don't upload that often, so where I am right now, it's easier for me to pivot and try new things and experiment, rather than me being at, for example, at 1 million subs and only playing Pokemon. And then trying to pivot from there. Like, if I'm a steak restaurant, I suddenly start serving, like, What's a really out there thing? Compared to steak. Like, I guess hot pot, for example, or sushi. Sushi would be very different from steak. But if it's like entirely that, then people are like, what happened to the steak place? But if you like mix it, then people are like, oh yeah, people are still like, they still have steak, but we can like try out the sushi from time to time. It's kind of like, it's a balance for sure. You said you didn't want to be pigeonholed? No, yeah, I'm just emphasizing the analogy right now. That's what YouTube feels like, but again, like, I'm in a position where I can experiment. I think I already have, like, a line. It's just a matter of when can I do it, and when can I make it. Because I've seen channels do it well, and it's along the lines of things that I like to do too. But it's a matter of when will I finish these challenges, and when will I catch up with my backlog. I've heard about it was Cecilia's Stupid ROM Hack, right? It's like, that's the actual title. It's not an insult, to clarify if anyone's curious. Or everyone's like, damn! But no, that's the actual ROM hack name. Celia's Stupid ROM Hack is the name of the ROM hack. And then, I heard about Emerald Sea Glass, but I think I kind of don't want to do ROM hacks. I'm like not that interested unless it's... I'm kind of biased here, because I know someone who works on these, but the Too Many Productions ROM hacks are really fun. Like Too Many Types and Mariomon, I feel like those are things where I'm like, oh yeah, I like those. Not to say that I wouldn't like the other ROM hacks, but I definitely have more of an attachment. Celia, yeah, it sounds like I was insulting the ROM hack. I'm just like, no. Oh yeah, I have an idea in my head right now. I will not share it quite yet. I think I have a plan as to how I'll unfold it, but I think all I could say right now is a little preface that things may change. Like, Pokemon will still be on the docket. Absolutely. And Winds and Waves comes out next year. We'll be playing lots of Pokemon then. But we'll probably be swapping games around a little bit more. Like, there are some ROM hacks where I'm like, ooh, yo, that one's fire. Like, Emerald Rogue is really cool. Poke Rogue is really cool. And those are more so on the table. I think it's like an interest gauge. Like, I think I have to... Oh, Infinite Fusion as well. I'm actually interested in that one. Like, I guess the other ones aren't quite on my radar yet, and I think the appeal for them specifically doesn't quite hit what I'm looking for quite yet. You know? So focusing on one series of games never really appealed to you as a streamer. Yeah. I watched variety streamers growing up too, which is why it's like, I don't think anyone wants to just play one game all the time. Unless they, like, really, really love the game and it's the only game they will ever play. Like, there are people who are like that. But I think most people, like, try to... They do want to change a palette. That's the tough thing with YouTube. Again, I already said the, explanation on that. But if I don't pivot... Not pivot, but, like, if I don't branch out now... then it's gonna be harder later. It's gonna be more difficult later. Also, I realized the word pivot may not be everyone's favorite word. It may sound too business-like. It's just the word I hear whenever people talk about like switching to another, or changing directions. And that was just the word I picked up from hearing about YouTube. But yeah, I think it's in the brain box. It's just a matter of when, how, and what resource can I put in. You mean branch out? Yeah, I said branch out after I said pivot. I think I corrected myself at some point, but I don't know if I didn't correct myself earlier. Or if I was just saying pivot a lot. I felt like every time I said pivot, it wasn't the right word though. And then I said branch out. But yeah, the word itself, I think I heard people like don't like it because it sounds too business-like. It is definitely not like a great. I guess it's more corporate. I don't like that it's a corporate vibe. But it is the word I heard a lot. We're not pivoting away from Pokemon. It is branching out. Yeah, I think it's the big thing. Like, it's really tough to grow as a personality on YouTube itself without a game. And then, it's like the game and then the personality as a second, but... Yeah, I think with the direction we're gonna go, it will be a good way to branch out. I kept saying pivot before. I'm just like, that's not it. Then I correct myself that one time. Sorry, I'm just like, that's just how I look back at things. It was a Friends reference? Oh, I've never watched Friends. If you make any media reference, I am sorry. 90% chance I will not get it. I think what I could have done when this challenge was going was run this challenge and maybe one day a week play a different game. And I was kind of against it, but now I'm looking back like, man, I should have done that. But hindsight 2020. Oh, no, I don't want Pinsir. Lamb doesn't watch movies, she doesn't exist out of stream. True. But yeah, that's like my transparent thought process right now. I could probably explain it better, because I feel like when I'm on stream, sometimes I do like talk in circles and then I miss the point I'm trying to make, or and then I'm like also trying to figure out in my head sometimes. So then I just, like, it's a little all over the place, but hopefully that made enough sense. You can change that. You can still change to that. Do what you want. Oh, like the weekly thing? No, sorry. I didn't explain my thought process on that. Cause when I was playing Pokopia, it wasn't the Nuzlocke, but it still got like 300 concurrent viewers during the hype of my stream traction. So I was thinking if I played like some other game, I think that would have still gotten like 100 people watching, and then like maybe variety would have been more on the table had I done that. I'm sorry, it's still on the table, but it would have been maybe an easier direction towards that. Time and placing, yeah. Just a lot of thinking and what ifs, but in the end, it's just like, what can I do right now? And I think I'm pretty excited for what we can do right now. I think that's why I stayed up pretty late. I was like, or I didn't sleep. I woke up like, dog, I can't wait to just play game. Cobblemon completing a regional deck single player. Man, we never finished our Cobblemon video. I wanted to do 100 days. I don't remember why I stopped. Either I got distracted and wanted to do another Pokemon project because I have the attention span of a donut, or I moved, or or I took a break from streams for a while. I can't remember. It was like 2 years ago. And to clarify, like, YouTube isn't entirely... It's not a numbers game, in my opinion. I think it's more like the content. And if you have fun and you make good stuff, that's the bulk of it. But I guess I don't want it to be, like, too jarring for anyone watching either. In the end, I just want to make good content and fun things people can enjoy. Well, while I have fun as well. I think it was also a little bit scary because when I was playing Pokopia, there were people who were like, "Did you give up on the Nuzlocke?" And I was like, "No." That's also a pride issue on my part. Or I'm like, I don't like when people think I gave up on something, so I just stopped playing Pokopia so I can keep doing this. Which is very... I don't think that's very healthy of me. I mean, I was gonna do this anyway, but I kind of just ended the stream and then just jumped straight into this immediately. And was like, yeah, that was gonna be it was meant to be a longer stream for that first Pokopia stream, and then I was like, well, here we are. Wild statements. It's just YouTube comments. It never really happened on the Twitch end, but I think YouTube culture is different, so... But I got a lot of those, and it was every, like, 10 minutes. So I was just like, I'm just gonna go into the Nuzlocke and finish it, and then play Pokopia after. If you incorporate shiny hunting into other things, if I don't get a shiny by X amount, chat votes how many hats I wear. Like, I have tried those, they don't do as well. The videos that do well for me are the ones where I, like, spend over 100 hours, and then upload them. And I think that was like a pride issue on the Pokopia thing, I will say. It's like I could have just ignored them, but I was also like not wanting to ignore them if in case they felt bad. Also, the chat was like a lot slower then, so it was more obvious if I like skipped over it. So I was like, ah. We also didn't have mods then, so I couldn't really ask. We had some mods, but we didn't have any. We didn't have many on the YouTube end. But I in the end, I don't blame people for asking. They're just curious of the run. Oops. Sorry, I meant to grab another Dratini. Ezra, what's up? But, okay. Circling back to the core of what I'm trying to say. We have a line. I have an idea of how things will go. I think I'm feeling much better about how the things can change on the channel, so it's not just Pokemon. There will still be Pokemon. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Is the bulk of it. Like, there are some things where when I'm streaming where I'm like, you know, but it's just part of streaming. Like, it's just something I gotta learn to deal with. And I think it's also a me issue when it comes to, like, the prideful things. And I think that's like something to think about. But I think long term it'll be pretty fun. I think there will be people who will still very much like Pokemon. I think the views will tank for a bit. YouTube isn't really about views though. I get in a way, it depends on what your goals are, but I just want to make good things. So if I think about it like that, like make good things, have fun, I think it'll just be better long term. Ezra just wanted attention. Okay. Street Fighter stream is gonna change everything. I still need to edit down my how long I spent playing Street Fighter and practicing, because it's been over a year. I changed the number. I stopped at around 50. And I think that's... It probably won't do as crazy, because it's 50, but it's still a good amount. Good starting base. I don't... Well, Street Fighter is actually gonna go crazy next year. Because they're adding Tifa. Even crazier. Tekken is better. No, that's fair. That's fair. Everyone has their fighting game. I mean, I'm interested in Tekken as well, cause I want to play as the bear. 100 hours of token to see how far you get. That'd be fun. All right, chat. Last 2 encounters. They're adding Tifa. They're adding Tifa to Street Fighter. I think they announced that at the Summer Game Fest. Sometime in June. But they're adding her next year. There's no date exactly, but they just said 2027. Was YouTube more about, if not the views? Like, views can be a measurement of things being, like... Okay. The best way to describe it is... I see it more as a creative form. Like, views can be nice. I actually don't think subscriber numbers matter at all. That's my hot take. I don't think subscribers matter at all. Views can be an indicator for how well a video can do, but it's not a true indicator for how good the video is quite yet. Like, you can make a banger video, but it's just a matter of how long it takes for people to find it. Because sometimes it takes a while for people to find it. So it's not a full reflection of the video itself. It's just like, the big thing is have fun, make things as good as you can make it, and then the views can come after. Like, don't focus on the numbers. You can look at the numbers as a measurement, but it's not fully revolving around that. You know? Anyway, no Dratini! So what are you chasing? I think it's self-fulfillment for me. Like, for me, I'm just trying to make things that I enjoy. Which may not be, like, the most satisfactory answer, but it keeps me more sane rather than trying to, like I think I could make a, like, if I really, really wanted views, I would just do, like, the meta of, what's it called? Like, rage baiting, like, really ask for collabs and stuff like that, but I don't do that. Like, I think I know the strategies. I think I'm trying to apply the strategies for what I want to do, though. And then see how far that goes. But yeah, that's my thought process. That's my philosophy on making things. I just feel like if you look at the numbers, you're just gonna go crazy. And the numbers can be, like, it could be like a high, like when the streams took up. I was like, damn, I did not expect that. And it was pretty nice to feel like things were going a crazy direction, but I knew it was going to slow down. Because it was the Nuzlocke, it was the hype of the release. Things slowed down. I didn't take it, like, personally at all because I expected it. Industry will never make you truly happy at the end of the day, be you. Exactly. Like, I think in the end, if I have fun and I just spend time trying to see how far I can go. It's like the most self-satisfying. Like, I think I spend most days trying to edit, like trying to figure out how to improve my video editing or streams or YouTube stuff. I kind of see it as a game for YouTube, honestly. I don't really see it as like a way to get clout or views and stuff. I mean, views is like part of the game, but it's like, you know, different metric. I'm like kind of like contradicting myself in some ways, but it's not a full reflection. Team Cloud, it'll mention ew. Ew. But yeah, I hope that made enough sense. It's kind of hard to wrap my head around it. TLDR, just want to make good things and have fun. Alright. That is the end of stream, by the way. The way I think about it is what do you want to leave behind when you pass? Do you want to look like the base gathering follower industry type, or do you want your heart displayed to the world truly after all time? Yeah, I think it's also like, when I was a kid, I wanted to do this too, and I was always afraid to. And now I'm like, you know what, let me go all in, let's see what happens. So, I think it's been very self-fulfilling, and I think I've grown a lot from it too. As well as, in a way, satisfying my inner child in a sense. Mike sounds good. Thank you. I'm glad to hear. But yeah, everyone has different goals. Like, I don't think you have to have the same philosophies I have. Like, Mr. Beast wanted to just, like, go become the biggest YouTuber. I think for me, it's like, I just want to see how far I can go. I'm having more fun learning on the journey. And then just, like, vibing. You're the only retro person I follow. You call me old? I'm only the ripe age of 27. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I know what you mean, I know what you mean. W auntie. You're 27 too? Oh my gosh, twins! But no, you're good, you're good. I'm just kidding. I should do more bits on stream so you know I'm just joking like 90% of the time. But yeah, that's my spiel. Hopefully I explained things well enough on that. Sometimes I talk in circles, so I hope that made sense. And we will be live tomorrow with Mario Kart World. And then live with this. Actually, we're gonna run 2 hours of this tomorrow, and then Mario Kart World straight after. And then Sunday we'll be back on this. That was a lot of lambling. I do be lambling a lot. Lamb is so serious right now. I'm serious. Not the auntie, no. You're the only unk I follow. Wow. Thank you. But yeah, I think if anyone like wants to make content too, big thing is have fun. But also, if you have certain goals, don't feel bad about like having goals. Like if you want this to be your full time, I think that's totally okay. Like in the end, like that's like a good gig. Like you're trying to have fun. If your goal is to just like make things on the internet for people to enjoy, I think that's a W goal as well. I think the takeaway is just improve each time. Like each thing you make, you can improve on. Don't like beat yourself up over it, but like have fun on the journey. Alright, no raid today. I'm going to take a nap. Wait. No, I'm actually still feeling energetic after 3 hours. Alright, who wants to go out and get some beaches? I haven't been to a beach in a while, actually. No, I'm gonna end. Alright, bye, chat. See you tomorrow, if you decide to swing by. If not, then I'll